Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Xeracon and I am back once again. I know that in my last video I said I wouldn't be making any more videos before my semester started, but I wanted to talk about one last thing. So, Epic Games is suing Apple and Google for removing Fortnite from their mobile storefronts. The reason why Apple and Google did this is because Epic was creating a way to buy in-game purchases directly from them instead of through Apple or Google. This was a breach in the terms of service, so they were booted. Now, I am not a fan of Apple or Google. I'm not defending them. I think that Apple sells overpriced hardware and they try to lock you into their ecosystem. The only thing they're good for are computers for multimedia editing. I bought a used MacBook some years ago for music editing. And with Google, the only thing they're really good for is YouTube, a platform they have corrupted. I abandoned Chrome for Brave and Firefox and switched to using DuckDuckGo as my search engine. I even got my mom into using them. But the whole fiasco wasn't worth my notice, though. I didn't care, and I still don't. I don't care who wins this lawsuit. But Tim Sweeney and Epic Games went on a crusade to make themselves look like the victim. They have their whole hashtag Free Fortnite campaign going on, which looks ridiculous. And not even that. That's not even why I wanted to make this video, though. Tim Sweeney went out onto Twitter last week to talk about how his company wants to fight for open platforms and policy changes that equally benefit all developers. That's when I wanted to address this because he is a massive hypocrite. Apart from Fortnite, the controversy of Epic Games buying exclusives is one of the main things people think of when they hear Epic Games. They have a track record of locking games to their storefront, a storefront that a lot of people do not want to download and use. Let's talk about Shenmue 3. This game was crowdfunded, meaning that average people were investing into the development of the game. A Steam release was expected. When the dev team came and said that it was going to be a timed exclusive on Epic Games Store, people got upset. They gave money to them only to not receive what they assumed was being delivered. Now, you could say that it was wrong to make such assumptions, but if that's going to happen, the devs should be upfront about that. Don't do that after you get all the money. Then there's Borderlands 3, another game that became an Epic exclusive. Mortal Shell, a game that I was really looking forward to, is a timed exclusive. I won't be playing this until 2021 because the team signed a deal with Epic. Hitman 3 was recently assigned to be an Epic exclusive. Same thing with Crysis Remastered. Epic says they want to make open platforms, but their store speaks differently. Defenders might say that they care about indie devs because their storefront takes a lower cut than other platforms, but at the end of the day, they don't. Look at the dev for Dark. They wanted him to make the game a timed exclusive. He declined their deal because he said that he made a promise to fans and didn't want to break his word on when the Steam release date was going to be. Because of this, he wasn't allowed to release Dark on the Epic Games Store. Now, I have to give him credit for maintaining his integrity instead of taking an easy money grab. But this is a clear sign that Epic is not doing these things out of the kindness of their heart. Mr. Sweeney wants to fight for policies that are equally beneficial for devs as long as it benefits his company. When I see a game being given away for free on the EGS, I can admit that I get a little salty. But most of the time, though, those games are available on Steam, so I know that I can go and purchase them anytime. I can't do that, though, if a game is exclusive to Epic. Mr. Sweeney, just admit that you aren't fighting for devs, but yourselves. You don't care about helping anyone. You did what you did with Apple and Google to get 100% of the revenue. It wasn't a big statement. And don't act like your company is a small ragtag team. You're a multi-million-dollar company trying to take on two multi-billion-dollar companies. They might have more money, but don't act like you're trying to keep your company from going under. Lastly, if I had to make a prediction, I'd say that Gotham Knights might be an EGS exclusive, but Suicide Squad is just as likely, if not more so. So, if you enjoyed those announcements yesterday, then try to keep your expectations in check. And that will do it for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Please leave a comment below describing your thoughts on this entire situation. And if you're inclined to, follow me on Twitter. I might not be as active when the semester starts, although I won't be on a campus or anything. I will still make some posts here and there. So until next time, everyone, I am Xeracon signing off. Have a good one.